Hello and welcome to the Happy News. My name is Helene, and on behalf of the Domestic Abuse and Sexual Assault Crisis Center, we wanted to share with you some local good news from the communities where we work, which is Hunterdon and Warren County. Now, before you turn this off because you heard the words domestic abuse and sexual assault and you do not want to hear more bad news, we totally agree with you, which is why we are only bringing you the good stuff. Hey, Sarah, thank you for being on with us today. Can you introduce yourself a little?
Sure, thanks for having me. So I'm Sarah. I am a caseworker for the shelter at DASACC. I've been with DASACC for about 6 months now.
Awesome. And we are here today to talk about your master mask making abilities. So can you tell us a little bit about how the mask making started?
Sure. So actually, Jill, the executive director of DASACC, she reached out to the staff and offered the staff of DASACC our sewing machines from our sewing room to start making masks. So I enjoy helping wherever is needed. And with hearing the shortage of masks because of the pandemic, I decided that even making some, like 1 or 2 from home, could possibly make a difference, even if it was stopping the spread from just one person.
Yeah.
So.
And had you ever sewed before?
No, actually I haven't. I actually went online after I picked up the sewing machine and watched a 30-minute video how to use the sewing machine, and I did break a couple needles in the meantime.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to use it.
Yeah.
And how many masks have you made so far?
Altogether, I think we've actually made over 600. And it's been with also help of other DASACC staff, including Jill herself, Olivia, Jess, and Delia.
Yeah, that's awesome. Everyone's doing such a good job.
Yeah.
And have you delivered any of them yet?
I have. I personally have delivered to visiting homemakers in Washington, Phillipsburg, and Lopakong Police, Warren Haven, Forest Manor. I know that Jess and other staff have delivered as well.
And how is that, delivering them?
It's different. It's not really delivering. It's more of just, dropping them off and leaving. I wish that we could, like deliver them, but everyone we've donated to has been so grateful, which, kind of warms our hearts that we're able to help in any way.
And are you all wearing the ones that you make at the shelter as well?
Yeah, I definitely have a couple to, match a couple of different outfits.
I love that.
Yeah.
And have you tried sewing anything else yet?
I have not. I definitely think that it's a tool that I will use possibly in the future. I think there's times, like previously, wish I knew how to sew, but I have not tried anything else yet.
And have you been purchasing all the fabric, or where have you been getting that, and how's that been going?
Actually, it's coming from DASACC. From the sewing room, we have a lot of fabric. We have a lot of scraps, so it's kind of fun actually using even the scraps because we have all different colors. So we just mix and match, and it just makes it kind of fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that is all we wanted to know. So thank you so much for your time. And is there anything else you wanted to add?
No, thank you. But if anybody is interested in masks, they can contact DASACC, and we can try to get them out to them as soon as possible.
Very cool. And we can include that information in a link below the video.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. So just a quick update on the total number of masks that DASACC has distributed so far. Staff remain hard at work making masks, and so far we have distributed 942 masks total. So way to go, DASACC staff.
Hi there, and welcome to the Happy News segment. My name is Allie. I work for the Domestic Abuse and Sexual Assault Crisis Center of Warren County. As you may have seen in other Happy News or Good News segments online, this is a place where we are sharing positive, good news in our local communities of Warren and Hunterdon County to get us through these really challenging times. Our first story this week is directly from the Hackettstown Rotary Club. They raised a total of $35,052.49 from all members of the greater Hackettstown area that they could. These dollars, specifically $22,413, were paid directly to 31 local restaurants to create meals for frontline workers. A total of 2,934 meals were reported to be delivered to frontline essential workers at the healthcare systems in the area. Nurses and hospital staff were floored, totally overwhelmed, and completely loved and appreciated from what they said, more so than they've ever felt before. Great, great job, Rotary Club, Hackettstown Rotary Club. You did awesome work. Next up is a story from North Warren High School. Teacher Mr. Beery and the robotics team perfected their prototype for 3D personal protection equipment face shields. According to their Twitter account, the team partnered with Imperial Machine and Tool to receive 10 additional 3D printers and raw material to continue their efforts in creating PPE for anyone in the community who may need them at this time. And now for Hunterdon County, we're going to take it out into the fields, go on location, take a little adventure, socially distanced and safe, of course. You may see a familiar face. Take it away.
Hi there, Ali Longo here with happy news on location this week for one of our stories at Hunterdon Medical Center. And we just wanted to showcase some of the spreading of good news that some of our community members are doing. One group in particular is Crown Trophy of Flemington. They decided to create some signs thanking our frontline workers here at Hunterdon Medical Center and proudly display those signs at one of the entrances of the hospital so everyone on their way in can see that good news. So here's just one example if you want to come in real close. So here's one, and different signs showcase different families that I guess donated, wanted to give their shout out to the frontline workers. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of signs here at one of the entrances to the hospital. So that's just a bit of happy news that's going on in the Hunterdon community that we wanted to showcase this week. So on to the next story. Thanks. Ali Longo here on location at another stop in Hunterdon County, North Hunterdon Voorhees Regional High School. And this week we wanted to highlight 3 teachers who made 3D face shield masks for the Clinton Township Police Department. And those teachers are Tim McKinnon, Bill Pickering, and Lisa Waddell. So this might be my mask that I'm wearing, but we're so thankful for teachers that are still doing great work, utilizing their skills, their knowledge, even during this global health pandemic to support the local community. So thank you so much to the teachers everywhere, but here in particular for making those face shields for the police department. Lion Pride. Thanks.
Our last news story for this evening. Well, can you catch it? Maybe wondering why I'm holding this. Apparently, a lot of people have also caught a case of boredom. The Washington Post highlighted the quarantine Olympics taking place inside the Presley family home in Cornelius, North Carolina. Toilet paper dodgeball? I don't think I've ever heard of such a thing before. So if you're a visual learner, you should totally check out their TikTok account. Son Alex Presley has been highlighting their quarantine Olympic games since mid-April. And toilet paper dodgeball is just one of the fun activities to keep the family together, not bored, and excited and spending time with each other. Apparently, this is all set to the buzzing sounds of Mozart in the background. They all spin themselves to make themselves dizzy, and they blindfold themselves. Wow, that sounds really, really hard. Apparently, it's been a firestorm of toilet paper just flying across their living room at all times. And the family's really loving it. It's keeping them occupied. It's keeping them excited, on their toes, having tons of fun. The dad of the family said he never really imagined it would be okay for adults, all adults in their home to be doing this, but challenging times prove for creative measures. The Washington Post in this article also highlighted lots of other families all over the country and the world that are taking the time to think outside of the box, be creative, trying to have fun while shelter-in-place orders are still effective. So go on TikTok, look up some different games you can play at home, maybe some recipes to try, make, a fun cooking competition, do something really fun. But make sure you don't run out of toilet paper. Thanks everyone so much for joining us for Happy News. We hope that some of this good, happy news brought a smile to your face. Signing off.
Those are all the stories we have to share with you today. Before we sign off, we want to give a huge shout out to Cindy Sizemore and Piggy's Deli and Barbecue for fundraising on DASACC's behalf. Thank you so much for your support. We are so appreciative. We hope to continue doing episodes of the Happy News, so if anyone watching has good news that they want to share with us that we can feature on future episodes, please send it along. So thank you again for watching, and we hope it made you smile.